Hello everyone, and welcome to Angel Healing House. My name is Claire Candy Hough, and as a licensed Reiki Master Teacher, an angel practitioner, an international radio host, and as an author and a writer, I have been given the absolute gift and the blessing of being able to channel angel messages, in particular from my angelic family, who are called the Posse of Angels. Now, in today's video, the Posse of Angels want to talk about the topic, which is called belief in our dreams equals magic. You know, viewers, I adore this time of the year. Come rain or shine or anything else, on December 1st, all of our almost 100 angels come down from the attic and they fly onto the Angel Healing House Christmas tree. You know, we only have angels on our tree, and the Posse of Angels is stating, what else would Angel Healing House hang on their tree but angels? I'm like a child. I'm filled with wonder and enchantment, absorbing the decorations, embracing the season of giving, and I'm brimming with goodwill and peace for all. And while every day for me is heaven sent, this time of the year is especially magical because my belief that anything is possible seems to be heightened. You know, the ability to choose to believe is certainly not seasonal. It's within everyone's capacity. Yet, you know, it's underutilized by many people. What makes many of us automatically assume that the fulfillment of our wishes either will not happen, or they'll be very difficult to achieve, or perhaps that we'll have to accept a compromise in some way. Now, the Posse of Angels is saying that while our programming and belief systems have a great effect on our perceptions of life, it is we who ultimately have free will as to how we choose to perceive our lives. The unwavering belief in oneself and belief in one's heartfelt dreams creates an alchemical magic that often brings about absolutely astounding results. You know, a wonderful example of the power of belief came to me from a client who found me on my Angel Healing House Blog Talk radio program. Jim, well, this is not his real name, Jim was a classroom teacher, and he longed to rise to the position of being a principal. Deciding to make movement to the fulfillment of his desire, he went back to school for additional credentials. With increased certification, he searched constantly to find a position. But year after year, he kept coming up empty. You know, when I spoke with him, he said that he didn't get a job as a principal because there were just too many overqualified people for too few jobs, and that good-paying jobs like these were very scarce. He also said that he and his wife longed to move north, as the neighborhood in the south in which they now lived had changed for the worse, and it was quite dangerous now. But with not getting a better job, there was no way that they could afford to move, as the northern suburbs were very expensive. In addition to being downhearted, he was physically suffering from back problems, from shortness of breath, and he was not sleeping at night. You know, the more he spoke, the more the Posse of Angels actually showed me a leaf that had been caught in an eddy, and it had his face on it. This Jim leaf was caught in a downward whirlpool of his own making, which was created by his thoughts and his beliefs in lack and focusing on a defeatist attitude of not being able to achieve his desires. Firstly, the Posse of Angels swooped in, and they reminded Jim that there is only what he desires. Actually, viewers, there only is what each and every one of us desires. You know, this was an unbelievable revelation to him, as he thought He was in fierce competition with everyone else. I went on to paint him a very different but vivid picture of just how multidimensional we are, and that there is a different reality for everyone depending on their desires and their energies within. I then explained to him, compassionately, of course, that until he changed the sad and sorry tale that he kept telling himself day in and day out about not being able to get a job, that he would never, ever achieve what he felt in his heart was his due. The reason for this was because his feelings were so energetically opposite to what he desired. Once we allow this knowledge to settle on the deepest part of our soul, then we realize that it doesn't matter how many other people in the world are going for those jobs. What matters is that whatever we ask for and faithfully believe in must manifest for us. But I emphasized that we must let go of the how and the when for our heart's desires to be realized, as this area is the providence of God and the angels, and certainly not ours. In this way, by doing this, the most magical of possibilities and miracles can occur to answer our prayers, and answer them far from the limited ways our logical minds could ever conceive of. For the rest of the session, I shared with Jim tried and true, simple experiences and simple exercises that he could focus on and practice that would help turn his desperate, sad energies into those which were more grateful, positive, and optimistic. By letting the grace of God work in his life, I told him that he would easily draw a job to himself that fulfilled his desires. It was 4 weeks later I received this email from Jim. I just wanted to let you know, Candy, and to thank you and the Posse of Angels for your guidance. I'm happy to say that last night I was named principal at a terrific elementary school. I know that our session together and my changed, positive outlook made all the difference. My wife and I both send well wishes to you. Jim, in New Jersey. This was not only wonderful news, but hang on, Jim went on to tell me of the additional miracle that was attached to the fulfillment of his dream. He said that the principal's job that he was offered was in a northern suburb, exactly where they initially desired to move. Fancy that! What a coincidence! Jim told the universe, God, and the angels exactly what he desired, and what clinched this deal with God was his focus, his faith, and his belief in the magic of life. Then, abracadabra, miracles happened. Now the Posse of Angels, okay, they're chiming in, and they're saying that our having faith is not the belief that God will do what we want. Rather, it's the belief that He will do what is for our highest good and for the highest good of all concerned. In this way, all prayers are answered. But in order for this to occur, we must surrender our linear, limited view of life and allow our prayers to be answered through God's handiwork. My lovely client did not begin to change his outlook of despair to belief in order to influence God, but his change to optimism and having a positive outlook was to change the nature of himself. And as many of us have experienced, it's only by changing from within does our world begin to change on the outside. You need to believe in things that have not happened yet, for they will never manifest into the physical form without that energy of belief behind them. One of the greatest gifts that we can give ourselves, not only in this holiday season, but all year round, is the gift of belief. By surrendering and allowing for the grace of God to enter into our lives, we will allow for infinite possibilities to create miracles for us. Now, is being asked to believe an easy thing to do, especially when there is no tangible, physical evidence that things will all work out for the best? Well, absolutely not. But you know, having lived this way for 10 years myself, I find that it's only when I am in a state of suspension, with absolutely no place to land in sight, that it forces my wings to unfurl in order for me to fly. And as I fly along, buoyed by the grace, the majesty, the infinite love, the protection and guidance of God and the angels, you know, I may not be aware of my destination, but the magic in life happens because I have had the faith to let God be the wind beneath my wings and allow His winds to carry me and to give me direction. And viewers, if you desire some assistance in believing in your dreams, I would love to help you. To book your intuitive counseling and Reiki healing session or an angel reading with me, please phone me on 831-277-3716, or you can email me at candy@angelhealinghouse.com. In order to order my inspirational book, Angels of Faith, or my beautiful, relaxing, guided angel meditation CD, which is called Letting Go of Concerns and Living in the Now, please go to the Angel Healing House website, again, which is angelhealinghouse.com. Thank you so much, viewers, for once again tuning in to my YouTube videos, and I look so forward to being with you again soon. I'm sending you lots of love and angel blessings. And please do remember to go forth, to believe in your dreams, believe in yourself, and fashion an absolutely beautiful life for yourself. Take care, and I look so forward to speaking with you again soon. Bye.